everybody. Today I am making twice baked potatoes. It is my son Luke's birthday and we have a tradition around here. I do a birthday meal for my kids on their birthday and they get to choose their meal. He wanted twice baked potatoes with chicken fried steak. I've already given y'all a chicken fried steak recipe in a previous YouTube video, but I want to show you how to make the twice baked potatoes. I can remember my mom making these like at the Super Bowl parties and stuff like that way back when, and I tried them again this last year over the holiday, and the kids loved them. It's the first time I had made them, so I'm going to show you how I make them. We're going to have about 12 of us, so I actually did one extra potato, but you're going to serve a half a potato, so 12 people would be 6 potatoes, and I did 1 to grow on. You want good sized potatoes. This one, it had a bad end, so I cut it off, and we'll see how it does. You really want the whole potato because you use the outside of it. Russet potatoes are the best ones to use. We're going to see how this works out. That's why I added an extra one. The bigger potatoes are better. I had a bag of them, so they're not all big. It doesn't really matter. It's just, they're getting a half a potato, so I like to make really big ones. So basically, I have cleaned these all up. I've washed them all up, and I'm going to poke holes in all of them, and I'm going to put some butter on the outside of them, and then we're going to put them in the oven, cook them till they're soft. That's usually, it's whatever temperature you want to do till they're soft, but it's about 400 to 450 degrees for an hour to an hour and a half, basically, is a good rule of thumb. I've got this because I'm going to go ahead and poke holes in each of them because they cook through and through whenever they've been cut, and this one actually has a cut there, so we're pretty good. And I just put it throughout. See, that it's not easy to do. It just helps the cook. It keeps them from exploding in the oven. And if you don't have time, you can do these in the microwave. You can make baked potatoes in the microwave, so you can do the same thing in the microwave. I just not a microwave potato kind of person. Now, there's several ways that people say to do this. What I like to do, which I'll show you after it's done, but whenever we cut them in half, some people just keep the skins and then refill it. I take the skins, which I call boats, and I'll put some butter and stuff on them and put them back in the oven to crisp them up before I fill them, because that kind of it gives it a better boat to hold your filling in, and it tastes good. So we're just gonna get a couple more in here. I just get it all on the side. Okay, so now that's all there is to that. I'm gonna take I've got my butter melted. I melted it in the microwave. This is about a half a stick of butter. And actually it's about a half a stick of butter. You can use however much you want. I'm going to put in a little seasoning. I've got salt it's the bigger, chunkier salt because I'm going to do the outside and I'm doing garlic salt. And it's basically just to give this some flavor. It adds extra flavor to it. Makes the outside the boat taste better. And if you don't have butter, you can use canola oil. You don't have to do seasoning. I just like the seasonings because I think it makes it taste better. And then we're just going to season them all up this way, just very simply. This is a very easy recipe that you can make. That it's one that people will love and it'll wow. And it's also a very simple recipe. You can make these up and freeze them. You can wrap them tight in foil and put them in the freezer and then use them when you want to. Whenever I bake them, I do it kind of like normal baked potatoes with, bacon and all that stuff in it. But you could put crab meat in it. You could do a lot of things to make it a full meal, which, baked potato is anyways. You could put hamburger meat in it if you wanted to. We're making it the old-fashioned way, but we're going to use cheddar cheese. You could use blue cheese if you wanted to, or other types of cheese. Would also make it good. These are something that you can definitely make your own to give your own pizzazz to. Okay, so that's all it is. I'm going to put them in the oven like normal baked potatoes. I'm not going to put them in this. I just seasoned them up that way. Okay, so the potatoes are cooked about an hour and a half, 400. I've got one more big one still in the oven. It wasn't completely done. It's still cooking a little bit. So I'm going to show you what you do. You kind of treat it like baked potatoes and mashed potatoes. I'm going to take out the center and put it in here because we're going to whip it up. We want it to be creamy. I got a serrated knife because we're going to cut it in half. And we're going to peel it out and we're going to save the skins. And what I'm going to do, let me get a cookie sheet. Hopefully they'll all fit on my cookie sheet. I'm going to put foil on it. Okay. So as I peel these out, and you're going to leave a little bit in it to keep the form. If you get it all out, it might you don't get to keep the form of the potato skin as well. See, these, it could have cooked maybe a little bit longer. You want them like a normal potato. Well, this is good. I'm trying to get as close to it without getting all of it. Okay. Now I'm going to put that there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to butter those again and put them back in the oven so they can get crisp. Now, what you put in it is, what I'm putting in it is cheddar cheese and green onions will be on top, and bacon. I'll put bacon inside and mostly on the top, put a little bit on the inside. See? And we're gonna do sour cream and butter. That's all there is to it. So when I get these all done, we're gonna mix it, whip it all up in here. Oh, and I'm gonna put a little bit of whipped cream. I'll just kind of feel how thick I want it. You can kind of time it. I'm gonna guess about 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 of a cup. This kind of had a bad spot in it. We'll keep that out. Some people cut 1/3 of it off and then they have more skin and more baked potato because you're serving 1/2 potato, but by the time you get everything in and fill it up, it's heaping, so it's more than 1/2 a potato. Sounds like family's already coming in. Okay. And that's about it. Now let me show you the rest of it. We're gonna stick a whole stick of butter in this because I've got a lot of potatoes. Again, you're kind of treating it like mashed potatoes, a mixture between mashed and baked. I've got Cruz here. You gonna help me make them? Bring your chair over. Here, we're gonna put that.
Oh, she needs to wash her hands.
Oh, here, wash your hands first.
Yeah, a chef came and talked to them in class, and she told the chef, I've been on a cooking YouTube channel, and he was gonna look her up.
Okay, so we're gonna put about 2 cups of cheese in there. Dump that in. In the potatoes, not in the. Here, we're gonna do some more. Otto, I'm gonna let you help me do the sour cream. Put that in. I think we still need some more. Here, just dump this whole thing in. I think we need all of it.
Put it in
Dump
there.
that all in there. So about 2 cups, and then Otto, here, you're gonna do this.
This is more than 2 cups.
Yeah, what does it say on there? I think it is 2 cups. Okay, you're gonna stick. Let's get. You might need a spoon to get it out with. And then we're going to do about, here, I'm going to let him do this too. We're going to do about 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Now that might be more of 1/4 of a cup. Go ahead and pour that in. And now, we're going to mix it up.
Can I mix it?
Yeah, but the other thing, we have to do this too. But we'll mix that.
Where's the mixer?
I got to pull it out. Now, if you want to, I need to see if that other potato's ready. Okay, I'm going to put this on here and I'm going to check on the other potato. Okay. The other potato's ready. I'm gonna cut it and add it in there too. It's very hot. Here, let me get this, guys, because it's really hot. Where's that spoon? I'm gonna let y'all butter the crust in just a minute. I'll show you how to do that because we gotta put them back in the oven. Okay, we're gonna turn it on 1 to start off. Let it get so it doesn't spill out. Otto, you can add a little bit more milk for a little end.
Just push me. I know it was like
There, yeah, let's see what that does.
I was gonna make.
So now we're getting it creamy. Think it needs more cheese, guys?
Yeah.
Can I put the
They don't have any more cheese.
Yeah, I can get some more cheese.
Let me
Dump that cup in there. Now let's mix it up, and then I'm gonna show you how to do the potato part.
It's a big mess.
It's a big mess.
It is kind of messy.
It's not like.
Okay, I think this is good, guys.
There's
So we're gonna fix these up, and then we're gonna put this in it. But I've got to get those fixed up first. Show them how we do this. Stick it in there, and you're gonna. Let me show you. Okay, we're gonna get all of that, and then you're gonna turn it upside down, and you're gonna get the skin. Put more butter on it because you want it to be, because we want these to get crispy. And you don't want to let the butter drip in there because you want it to drip all over this. Okay, now do another one. Put butter on that. Keep it getting, because you want a lot of butter on it. Now do the back side.
Can I do the next one?
Let him do several, and then you can. Were you at Gooey's house? Opal, are we going to put these in the oven so that they can get crispy now?
I'll
Yes.
put them in the oven.
We're putting them in the oven for
About 5 to 8 minutes.
5 to 8 minutes.
Okay, let's get the party started. Yeah, they're all here. Show everybody here, so it's getting a little noisy now. The skins have come out, and I'm going to fill the mashed potato, or the filling. It kind of looks like mashed potatoes, and fill it in each one. And usually when you do this, you have more left over because there are more than what fits in the skins with all the filling. Get it real. So I'll get these filled and let everybody have fun together and finish up these toppings. And the last one's in here. The skins are kind of different. Have you noticed? I mean, they're tight, but they're shaped. They just kind of make their own shape there. Last one. Get it all in there. Okay. Now we're going to top them with some bacon. Bacon and some little onions. Might need more bacon. Some of these potatoes are really big. I'll make more for those. Okay, and then we're going to put the onions on them. The green onions. You can put as much as you like. Okay, and then they just go in the oven to let the top get crusty. So they're out of the oven now, and they're very hot because I touched them. But you can cook them a little longer so they're a little more crispy on top if you'd like, so that the top gets a little brown, like you can see little brown spots there. But we're ready to eat, so they're good like this too. So I'm taking them out and we're ready to go. You need to try these. They're good. You can do it with all kinds of things, crab meat, all kinds of stuff. And you can freeze them and have them for your meal, and they're already done. Hope you enjoyed this. Come back and watch me again, and be sure to hit that like button. Bye.